Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I think it's time for a little get to know me sesh because I've gotten a lot of new followers in the last couple of months. And maybe you're wondering, who is this guy? What was he doing before Instagram, TikTok fame? You probably already know that I grew up in a very conservative religious place and in my teenage years, and I slowly was realizing that I was gay, am gay. And it was a very painful, dark conflict. It was before the internet, so the only voices I could hear were the ones directly around me. And I got to a pretty dark place, and I basically just fled my hometown and started running. And I can only see this looking back now. I didn't know it at the time, but I ran away from something, towards something. A lot of cool stuff happened, but I had not dealt with anything. I didn't realize it then, but I do now. And I was just running. I was obsessed with getting a record deal. All these things I think I was trying to prove myself. Again, some cool things happened. It was a long journey. I eventually started writing my stories and sort of thinking about my experience through comedy. And I went to Los Angeles for a while to pursue stand-up comedy and toured with that for a long time and just really burned myself out. I got to the end of my rope, so to speak, and I laid down and rested, metaphorically, and let a lot of things go, started living differently. I realized that my life was slipping by and I wasn't happy. I'd never really known happiness. And I started going on a search for just peace and happiness. And I took up photography. I made a couple films. P.S. All this stuff is on my website if you're curious, my photography and everything, if you want to look at it. And just started living very quietly, doing creative stuff, but quietly at home. And kind of existed in that space for many years, found happiness and peace and quiet, and kind of dealt with a lot of my unresolved past. And then the pandemic happened. I got on TikTok, not thinking I was going to do anything, just because everyone else is on TikTok. And then it blew up, and I realized people were connecting with my experiences and stories. And I got an agent and went back out on the road, and I'm having the time of my life. It's been a weird, unexpected dream come true. I love making people laugh and connecting with people in my story. That's kind of what happened.